So, as you know, different topics. So, topic, we have discuss water with many. So, first of all, I will ask chemical from water.
Great question. The chemical formula of water is it means hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Right? What else do you want to know about water?
Okay, what temperature does water boil at sea level?
I'm sorry. I don't know where you are at. Can you ask that again, but include where you want the weather for?
I'm asking about temperature does the water boil at sea level?
Sorry, I don't know where you are asking about. Can you ask that again, but include where you want the weather for?
I'm asking that what is the sea level?
Ah, got it. At sea level, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Boiling points, isn't it? Do you have more water questions, or should we dive into something else?
Yes, I have one more. So my next question.
Absolutely. Sounds like you might mean freezing point instead of freezing point. If that's the case, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If you meant something else, let me know. What's your next question?
My next question is what is the pH level of pure water?
Great question. The level of pure water is typically around 7, which is considered neutral. It's neither acidic nor basic. But remember, the can change if there are impurities or dissolved substances. What else are you curious about?
What percentage of water of the Earth's surface is covered by water?
About 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. That's a lot of blue. Most of it is in the oceans, but there are also lakes, rivers, and glaciers. What's your next question?
My next question is what percentage of human body is made up of water?
Awesome question. The human body is made up of about 60% water on average. It varies a bit depending on factors like age and body composition. Staying hydrated is super important. What's next on your list?
My next question from you is what is the process called when water changes from liquid to gas?
That process is called evaporation. It's when water molecules gain enough energy to escape into the air. Isn't it cool how nature works? What other
Yours.
water wonders do you want to explore?
Okay, my next question from you is When process called when water vapor turns black into liquid, in which water vapor turns black into liquid. Can you hear me? My name
That
is
station. It's when water vapor cools down and changes back in.
your sound
Hi
is
there.
cutting.
I can hear you loud and clear. What's on your mind?
Please, please repeat the last question again.
Sure. The last question was about water turning. That process is called condensation. Do you want to dive deeper into that or ask something
Okay,
else?
ask more questions.
Good. Let's break it down. Condensation occurs when water vapor cools and loses energy, causing the molecules to come together and form liquid water. This is why you see droplets forming on cold surfaces. What aspect of this process are you curious about?
Yeah, my next question for
I'm ready.
you is
What's your next question?
okay. What is the term for water falling from the sky? Rain, snow,
Asking about precipitation. That's the term for any form of water that falls like rain, snow, sleet, or hail. It's all part of the water cycle. Did I get that right? What's next on your list?
and my next question from you is what is the
Great.
largest
What's your
source?
next question?
What is the largest source of fresh water on the earth?
The largest source of fresh water on Earth is actually ice and snow, mainly found in glaciers and ice caps, especially in places like Antarctica and Greenland. If we're talking about liquid fresh water, the largest source would be the Great Lakes in North America. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question from you is which ocean is the greatest in the world and largest in the world?
The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. It covers more area than all the land masses combined. Pretty impressive, right? What's your next question?
My next question is what is the groundwater and where is it found?
Groundwater is water that seeps into the ground and fills the spaces in soil and rock layers beneath the Earth's surface. It's found in aquifers, which are underground layers of water-bearing rock. Groundwater is a vital source of drinking water for many people. What else do you want to know?
So my next question is what is an
I'm ready. What's your next question?
what is an aquifer?
An aquifer is a geological formation that can store and transmit water. It's typically made up of permeable rock or sediment, allowing water to flow through it. Aquifers are crucial for supplying groundwater to wells and springs. Do you have more questions about aquifers or anything else?
Okay, my next question from you is
I'm all set. What's your next question?
my next question from you is what is the transpiration in plant?
It seems like you might be mixing up terms. Transpiration typically refers to the process in plants where water is absorbed by roots and then released as vapor through leaves. In the context of blood, you might be thinking of transfusion or transportation of nutrients and oxygen. Could you clarify what you're looking for?
Okay. What is the water cycle and what are its main stages?
The water cycle, also known as the hydrological cycle, is the continuous movement of water on, above, and below the Earth's surface. The main stages are 1. Evaporation. Water turns into vapor and rises into the atmosphere. 2. Condensation. Water vapor cools and forms clouds. 3. Precipitation. Water falls back to Earth as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. 4. Collection. Water gathers in rivers, lakes, and oceans, and the cycle starts again. It's a beautiful system. What's your next question?
What are the main sources of drinking water?
The main sources of drinking water include 1. Surface water, rivers, lakes, and reservoirs. 2. Groundwater, water from aquifers accessed through wells. 3. Rainwater, collected from rooftops or surfaces. 4. Desalination, process of removing salt from seawater to make it drinkable. Each source has its own advantages and challenges. What else do you want to explore?
Okay, my next question from you is
Ready. What's your next
what is
question?
the difference between filtered and distilled water?
Great question. Filtered water. This water has been passed through a filter to remove impurities, such as chlorine, sediment, and some bacteria. It retains minerals, so it can taste better than tap water. Distilled water. This water has been boiled to create steam, which is then condensed back into liquid. This process removes impurities, minerals, and contaminants, resulting in very pure water. Filtered water is often more palatable, while distilled water is used in situations where purity is crucial. What's your next question?
My next question from you is how does water pollution affect human health?
Water pollution can have serious effects on human health. Contaminated water can lead to 1. Waterborne diseases. Illnesses like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid fever can spread through polluted water. 2. Toxic exposure. Chemicals and heavy metals in polluted water can cause long-term health issues, including cancer and neurological problems. 3. Reproductive issues. Some pollutants can affect reproductive health and development. 4. Digestive problems. Consuming contaminated water can lead to gastrointestinal issues. It's really important to ensure access to clean water. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question to you is how does water pollution affect human health? Sorry, why is clean water important for sanitation and hygiene?
No, no problem at all. Clean water is essential for sanitation and hygiene because 1. Prevents disease. It helps to wash away germs and bacteria, reducing the risk of waterborne diseases. 2. Personal hygiene. Clean water is necessary for bathing, washing hands, and maintaining personal cleanliness, which is crucial for overall health. 3. Food safety. It's important for washing fruits, vegetables, and cooking utensils to prevent contamination. 4. Sanitation facilities. Access to clean water is vital for proper sanitation systems, ensuring waste is disposed of safely. Clean water is key to a healthy community. What's your next question?
My next question from you is, what are the common methods of water purification?
There are several common methods of water purification, including 1. Filtration, using physical barriers to remove particles and impurities. 2. Boiling, heating water to kill bacteria and viruses. 3. Chlorination, adding chlorine to disinfect and kill harmful microorganisms. 4. Reverse osmosis, forcing water through a semi-permeable membrane to remove contaminants. 5. Ultraviolet UV treatment, using UV light to kill bacteria and viruses. Each method has its own benefits and is chosen based on the type of contaminants present. What's your next question?
My next question from you is,
I'm ready. What's your next question?
my next question from you is, what is the water scarcity?
Water scarcity refers to the lack of sufficient fresh water resources to meet the demands of water usage within a region. It can be caused by 1. Overuse, excessive withdrawal of water for agriculture, industry, and domestic use. 2. Pollution, contaminated water sources that are no longer usable. 3. Climate change, altered weather patterns leading to droughts and reduced rainfall. 4. Population growth, increased demand for water as populations expand. Water scarcity can lead to serious social, economic, and health issues. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question from you is,
I'm all ears. What's your next question?
which regions of the world face the most water shortages?
Regions facing the most water shortages include 1. Sub-Saharan Africa. Many countries struggle with limited access to clean water and sanitation. 2. Middle East. Countries like Yemen, Syria, and Jordan face severe water scarcity due to arid climates and conflict. 3. South Asia. Areas in India and Pakistan experience water stress due to population growth and pollution. 4. North Africa. Countries like Egypt and Libya deal with limited freshwater resources. These regions often face significant challenges related to water management and access. What's your next question?
My next question from you is, how does
I'm
climate change
ready
affect the water
with your next question.
availability?
Absolutely. Climate change significantly impacts water availability in several ways. 1. Altered precipitation patterns. Some areas may experience more intense rainfall, while others suffer from prolonged droughts. 2. Melting glaciers. Many regions rely on glacial meltwater water supply, and as glaciers shrink, that resource diminishes. 3. Increased evaporation. Higher temperatures can lead to more evaporation from lakes and rivers, reducing available water. 4. Extreme weather events. Floods and storms can contaminate water supplies, making them unsafe for use. It's a complex issue that affects many aspects of life. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question from you is, how does climate change, what are the some ways to conserve water at home?
No worries. Here are some effective ways to conserve water at home. 1. Fix leaks. Repair dripping faucets and leaky toilets to prevent water waste. 2. Shorter showers. Limit shower time and consider installing a low-flow shower head. 3. Turn off taps. Don't let the water run while brushing your teeth or washing dishes. 4. Use efficient appliances. Invest in water-efficient appliances like dishwashers and washing machines. 5. Collect rainwater. Use rain barrels to collect water for gardening and outdoor use. 6. Water plants wisely. Water early in the morning or late in the evening to reduce evaporation. Every little bit helps. What's your next question?
My next question is, what global organization work on clean water initiatives?
Several global organizations focus on clean water initiatives, including 1. World Health Organization (WHO), works to improve water quality and access to safe drinking water. 2. United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF provides clean water and sanitation solutions for children and communities. 3. Waterderg focuses on providing access to safe water and sanitation through innovative financing. 4. The World Bank funds projects aimed at improving water supply and sanitation in developing countries. 5. Global Water Partnership GWP promotes integrated water resources management worldwide. These organizations play vital roles in addressing water challenges globally. What's your next question?
My next question is, uh, what are the some ways to conserve water at home?
We've covered some ways to conserve water at home, but here are a few more ideas. 1. Use a broom. Instead of hosing down driveways or sidewalks, use a broom to clean them. 2. Install aerators to faucets to reduce water flow without sacrificing pressure. 3. Mulch your garden. Use mulch to retain moisture in soil, reducing the need for frequent watering. 4. Choose native plants that require less water. 5. Full loads only. Run dishwashers and washing machines only with full loads to maximize efficiency. Every action counts. What's your next question?
Says, what is the term water that flows over the surface of the land into rivers and oceans?
The term you're looking for is surface runoff. It refers to the water that flows over the ground surface and eventually makes its way into rivers. Surface runoff occurs when precipitation exceeds the soil's ability to absorb water. Got any more questions?
What is the average salinity of seawater?
The average salinity of seawater is about 3.5%, or 35 parts per thousand. This means that in every liter of seawater there are approximately 35 grams of dissolved salts, primarily sodium chloride. It varies in different regions due to factors like evaporation and freshwater input. What's your next question?
Okay, my next question is, what is the name of the process where ice changes directly into water vapor without becoming liquid?
The process where ice changes directly into water vapor without becoming liquid is called sublimation. It's pretty cool how that happens. It's the same process that can occur with dry ice too. What's your next question?
Okay, I got it. So guys, this was my interview. Annie, I hope you like it. See you in the next interview with Annie today. Pakistan,